man, where does the time go? Somebody asked me, how long has this thing been sitting here? And I was like, I don't know. But I checked the video, and man, it was 2 years ago since I've last touched this. Although, that's a lie. I have been taking the spark plugs out and dumping some penetrating oil in there from time to time. Yeah, so this thing's just been sitting here. We got a couple things we gotta do just to get the engine to run. Oh, here it is. So I know that the manifold that's on it has a big gouge in it. Or not gouge, like a big missing chunk. Right here, I don't know. One of these corners. And this one's got a crack. So we'll see if we can't weld it up. I don't know. It probably won't work, but it's a whole lot cheaper. We can see what we can do with this. So we gotta get this manifold to work. Because this... Here's that one. Got a couple missing pieces in it. I've removed the spark plugs again, and I've taken most of the head bolts off. I think I've got to get this off right here, and one over here, whatever. And I got to get this off and figure out what's going on with this battery plate. But then we can get the head off so that I can actually look inside of there, because I still don't know what the pistons look like. I mean, down in there, I'll show you a picture now of what I can see in there, and it's just like valves. It also needs a distributor. We got to get a battery for it. But either way, it needs a whole lot of work. So let's get this head off and this manifold off. Start getting stuff around, because I figure we ought to do something. So yeah. Oop. And I oop. Wow. That is disgusting. Alright, I just did this for the short. but these things are disgusting. Like, here. So like this one's got some hard stuff in it. It's not bad. This one has got a bunch of stuff in it that's hard down in there. This one's got some more hard chunks in it. This one's got some softer but hard chunks in it. This one, I didn't even notice this one. I got this echoey cramp. I didn't even notice this while making it short, but this one's got like, what is this? Oh, I guess it's not that much. However much that is right there, you can see where the particles end right there. That much water in it. Making my nice engine soup. And then this one over here, this stuff is like other than the hard spots, this has the consistency of grease. Like the whatever, anyway, the grease. Like farm grease or like heavy equipment grease. It's disgusting. I don't even know. These coolant ports, they're disgusting as well. Now, I've never done this before, so I don't really know what the next step is, but I think the next step is to go get the shop vac and suck out all the gunk. So let's go do that. Yep, we're gonna need that. Why is it in my room? Oh, yeah, right. I made a vacuum Lego engine. Anyway, not the point. We need that. Oh, look at that. Look at all that light you can see now. So we got one more bolt back here. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can. It's right there. And then we got the two up there that you were seeing. So I WD-40'd those. Now we gotta get these off. I just put that on the... Good job, Boston. I don't know if you guys can see, but that is disgusting, man. That's like 100-year-old spider eggs right there. Something like that. Oh, there goes my screwdriver. That's why this is all wonky, dude. Oh, bink. Where's that gasket? I'm starting to develop a gasket kit here. That's an idle adjust. Max close. Very cool. Absolutely disgusting. This thing has been... Wow, that's seized up. That's totally seized up, man. Yeah. Wow. No choke on it. All right. Let's take it inside actually, and we can clean it in there. I think that'll be a really good idea. Let's go clean it inside. Here are the valves in case you guys wanted to see those. So I didn't think the engine was in that bad a condition. I mean, it did sit for like 30 years with 2 gaping holes in the manifold, but it was kind of bad. So what I'm going to do is put it back together. I'm going to pour some ATF 50% and diesel 50% in the cylinders. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to take it down to the block, basically, and hone the cylinders. I'm not a professional, but I think that's what needs to happen. So, yeah, I'm just going to seal it back up because I don't have the resources to do that right now. I'm going to put the manifold, a different manifold on that doesn't have gaping holes. I'm going to put the head back on. I'm going to a plastic bag and duct tape all the spots that stuff could get in, and hopefully no more water gets in there, so it'll be all right for when I do have the resources to tear it down to the block. There is no water. In fact, there's nothing in the oil pan, so that's good, I guess. But yeah, let's seal it up and call it a day for now.